Do you guys want sniper rifles just like this? Or maybe a cool grenade like this? And find pallets with hundreds of thousands of AUEC worth of drugs on them? And even cool legendary armor sets just like this one. Well, I got the video for you. Enjoy. What's going on, guys? It's Kabutops. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a lot of money as a starter with a starter ship. Let me show you the exact ship I'm using and what kind of gear you guys need. Make sure to have a gun, a multi-tool with a tractor beam attachment, and some meds just in case. Guys, this is the Mustang Alpha. This is the starter ship package, so you can either get this or the Aurora. Either do really well. There's a little bit of storage here as well. But either or, okay guys? So I'm going to show you how to make a bunch of money just by using these, just some starter money, and you guys can get rich. Let me show you exactly what you have to do. Open your Moby Glass and go to Maps. We're going to be going to the planet Microtech. If you guys don't know how to even set a course there or any of that, hop in your ship and find the planet. It is the top right of the screen, and it's called Microtech, okay? We're just going to plot a course there. You need to be in your ship for routing, so let me hop in and do that. Once you are in your ship, press U to turn it on, I to turn on your engines, and Alt-in to open up the top hangar so you guys can actually leave. Then hold B to spool your quantum drive, and press in to take your ship out of its landing mode. So that's how your landing gear goes up. And now we're spooled with our quantum drive. What I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to press F1 so I can open my Moby Glass, or you can press F2 to open your map. And I'm going to go find Microtech. If I don't want to find it, I can even type it in, and I'm just going to plot the course like so. If you see here at the right side, it says it's going to take me 5 minutes and 47 seconds. So I'm going to fly over there right now, and I'll tell you guys exactly what you need to know. If you guys need to skip forward at any point in the video, there are going to be timestamps everywhere, so just click those if you've already seen part of the guide and you just want to know something else. Enjoy. Alright guys, once you have arrived at Microtech, we're going to be jumping to the point called Ghost Hollow. So Ghost Hollow is just around that area is where a lot of the Copions spawn. So whether it's in the forests or just in the plains, this is the best area. There's multiple maps that I've looked at that show locations of where you can find these things, and I think this is the most condensed area where you can actually find them. So all we're going to do is fly here, and then I'm going to show you the missions that we have to accept. Okay, we're pulling up now, so I'm going to show you. You go to the contracts menu, and in the verified tab, so the regular tab, you're going to go to mercenary. There are wildlife population adjustment missions where you have to kill birds and Copions, but you don't have to kill the birds. Or there are Copion missions that say wildlife control Copions. So whether you want to do those, it doesn't really matter. You just get to pick, and you're going to accept the offer. What we're going to be doing today is getting reputation in Microtech that allows us to get more missions. If you head over to the Rep tab, you will see Microtech right here. But if you haven't done any missions yet, there is no Microtech. You'll see it once you start doing missions. It'll build Rep with Microtech, the planet, and you'll build here. So security is what we're looking for, and you need to get to the junior security contractor. So this will take 30 minutes, maybe even less if you guys do it really fast. It's so quick. Like, you guys are going to be completely dumbfounded by how fast it is. Junior security contractor is what you want to get to. So after doing like a mission or two, you can check your reputation, and you want to just see it, and you want to make sure that's going up. The contracts we're going to be unlocking today are going to be in the mercenary tab after, and they pay 55k. They are called Clear Sight of Contraband. What that means is we're going to be able to go into these missions and find drug bunkers and just be able to get so much drugs. Another thing we're going to be able to do to get you guys free and infinite armor, so you guys can, whenever you need like 20 armor sets, you can come here and get 20 armor sets. It's insane. The other missions that we're going to be unlocking besides the 55k ones are 16k missions that are apprehend bounties, HRTs. These are super easy. It just takes you to a production facility and you kill them. And when you kill these guys, you get armor. So you're going to see a little bit of that after. But let me show you guys the Copions. What you need to do now is once you're close to the land, you can turn your light on if it's dark, but you're going to be holding tab to ping. This ping is going to send out a location guide. It's going to show you guys where the ground is, and you're going to find these white arrows. These white arrows are copions. If they're the birds, you'll see birds flying around, but we just want to kill copions. And you guys are going to use your guns and start shooting them. It's super freaking easy, and we just need to kill as many of these copions as we can. Okay, guys, once you've killed them, there were 7 there for me, you just look around and hold tab again. As you can see right here to the right, literally so close. Oh, okay, guys, while flying, make sure you don't hit any trees like I just did. I know that was super embarrassing, and I am missing part of a wing now. But just fly slow and don't play it too fast. You guys just fly around and find another nest of copions and just shoot them. Make sure while you're killing them, guys, to look at the top right of your screen and see how many it says copions killed. So I got here with 7, and now I'm at 9. So I got to make sure that I'm actually even hitting them. With the Mustang especially, it's kind of weird and can feel like you're hitting them, but you're actually not. You have to line up where your bullets hit and not where your cursor hits. So you just got to keep trying and trying. When you're at about 14 out of 15, or you know if you kill one of these copions, it's going to finish the mission, you just want to kill him. And before killing the rest, you see how it says objective complete at the top. You're going to press F1, and we can check our rep real quick. I'm right here at Microtech. Junior trainee, we're up a little bit more, so that's good. For you guys, it's going to go super fast. It's going to do like quarters. It's going to be awesome. But I already have it unlocked, so it's slower for me. We go to the mercenary, and then we just scroll down again. Wildlife control copion. And we accept the offer. It's super fast, guys. Like, it gives you the offers, like, insanely quick. It's not like other missions where it has you waiting for, like, a while. Like, bounty hunter missions, I know, can make you wait. So, yeah, that's all you guys have to do. Okay, guys, now that I've showed you how to kill copions, I'm going to show you where you can get armor. This is what I like to say unlimited armor, and you guys can find a lot of it. And anytime you need some, you just do it. So we're going to be doing the Apprehend Bounty HRT right here. You just press accept offer. It's going to show you somewhere to go on the map, and you just need to fly there. Okay, while we're on the way over there, I'd like to tell you guys about the Discord, Patreon, and member products. So, if you guys would like to become a member or a Patreon sub, not only do you guys get double giveaways when we do giveaways on stream, but you're entered in every single giveaway. We have really cool perks where you can actually request certain videos to be made, or one-on-one videos where I go out and help you, and if you have a question with any kind of mission, I can go out and do a mission with you guys, whether it's a bounty, an ERT, or a Vaughn mission, anything like that. So, thank you guys to my patrons. You guys are amazing. My members, you guys are great. And make sure to join the Discord. If you guys want to be entered in the weekly giveaways that we do on Fridays, which is today, drop your IGN in the comment section below and subscribe to the channel. This is today's giveaway. Thank you guys so much for watching. You're amazing. Let's get back to these missions. Okay, guys, if you would like to, you could request a landing here, and it actually would give you a pad. But what I prefer to do is land on the right side of the production facility. Sorry, my ship is a little buggy after losing a wing. Well, guys, I don't know what happened there. That was super weird. For some reason, my ship just started to explode. There are not turrets here, so you guys don't have to worry about those. I don't know why that happened, but I'm just going to run into the mission like normal. Okay, guys, when you get here, I like parking at the west entrance point, and if you're on Microtech, left alt plus X actually makes you wipe your visor, but I like parking my ship right here. Usually it's pretty open, and if it's not, there can be a ship that you actually could steal. A lot of them spawn here, and you guys are able to, you know, grab your cargo and get out. But let me show you guys what to do. You're going to be entering the entrance point. Make sure you have your gun at the ready. The guards are in yellow or pink, so just be careful not to shoot them. If you guys shoot the yellow guards or the pink guards, you'll get crime stat 3s instantly, and that's obviously not good. What is that? Just follow your doors in which ways it goes, guys, and it says that it's 50 meters away there, and these are bad guys. So it might be a little hard at first. You don't know exactly what they look like, but just play it safe. I'm sorry that I kind of just ran in here. I know I didn't see that it was going to be this room. I thought it was the next room. There's going to be, if you look at the top right, There are 11 people this time, so it could be from anywhere from like 10 to 20. And they could be grouped up. Sometimes they don't even bother shooting back, but other times they do, so just play it safe, like I said, and just clear your corners. Once you've killed enough of them, it'll actually show yellow above their heads, and you can know who to kill, which obviously is really helpful. If you guys have any med pins, it's good to bring those so that if you get shot, you can heal up. Like right now, I'm at 60%. I need to pop a med pin. But yeah, just like that, there's only one bad guy left. We're going to shoot him. And then after he's dead, it'll spawn the boss, which is the HRT. You guys see how fast I just killed 11 enemies? It only used about 4 mags, which is absolutely crazy. So I think on these, the boss usually spawns like in an upstairs area or something. But what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to, while I wait for it to do it. Oh, it said on the top right he was arriving, and now he's going to be here. I'm going to check these guys' bodies for med pins, which you could just press left click to grab them. And now I'm going to heal for 40 real quick. Weird noises are happening. I think it's snipers up there. So if you guys get this area, it is lucky because you can actually walk upstairs and there are bad guys with snipers. So you got to make sure you're shooting the right ones. But these snipers are actually really rare. They're really cool, and it's hard to get snipers in this game. So anytime you find them, it's really good. So the guards usually, there's like 2 guards that spawn on this guy, but you can just peek this wall like so. And his guards are going to try shooting you, and you're going to be shooting his guards. I only have 5 bullets left, so let me make sure that counts. And look at that, guys. We killed every single person with literally every bullet I had in the mags, and now I'm empty. So look at this guy's armor. I mean, do you want to look cool like that? I sure do. So, I'm going to show you now how to quick loot. For some reason, he disappeared, guys, but let me show you how to quick loot. If you press F on the character, just like so, and press the open inventory arrow at the top right, then in your inventory, you press local. You just find his undersuit, and you shift left click it, and then shift left click his gun. That will put in your local, so even if you die, you can come back, it'll be here. All of his armor, his guns, his weapon, his ammo, everything that he has on his person. So you can even do that to the regular civilians that are here, but I'm just going to leave it to these guys. So you open inventory, local, shift left click. As easy as that, guys. We've already got 2 armor sets now, and we can grab a 3rd, and I'll just quickly do this. Alright, once you've actually finished grabbing every single body like I did, and it looks like a jumbled mess like this, you guys are just going to head back outside where you came from to your ship. Usually your ship would be parked right here, and I'm going to show you guys how to actually put all of your armor from your local into your ship. Okay guys, if your ship was here, all you would do is walk up to it and find its storage by pressing F, or if it's a bigger ship then you're not doing a starter ship, you walk into it and press I. Usually there will be a vehicle tab at the top right, okay? All you would have to do is find your local and press move all. That will sort everything from your local tab into your ship that can fit, or usually it fits everything, or it'll leave behind some that doesn't fit. Then you'll have to pick what you want to keep, what you don't want to keep, and that's all. Then you fly to whatever planet, star system, or even spaceport that you guys want to, and you do the same. You move it from your ship cargo into your local by pressing move all. That way, if you die and you spawn at, let's say, Everest Harbor, you can jump out of Everest Harbor and open your inventory, and boom, right when you spawn it, you're in your local and you have 20 new armor sets you can pick from without having to spend a dime. Plus, you made money from the mission. Okay guys, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to do the bunker missions. Make sure that you use either the starter ship you have, or with some of the money that you have accumulated from those missions where you get the armor. You could even sell those armors if you want to at stations. If you guys need another thing to do, like another ship, what you can do is you can go rent them. I'm going to put a link in the description. It's UEX, and this is where you can look up any ship in the game, and you can find out if you can rent one. Just get one that has storage. for boxes. We're going to be putting about 4 or 5 boxes in the thing right now just to show you guys. But if you have enough money to get a ship like a Cutlass Black or something that has a lot of storage, make sure to do that, because every box we're going to be picking up is worth about 10 to 14k. Okay, guys, 10 to 14k. Yeah, so if you pick up 10 boxes, you're making 140k. It's a lot of money. It's really good. What you guys are going to need is a multi-tool. I have some in the utility right now. It's a Pyro multi-tool, and you need the tractor beam attachment. This is only going to run you about like $1,000 or something per tool, so it's not a lot. Make sure to go to any station that has a cargo area, or if it has a refinery, you can go down to those and buy these. If you need a guide for those, guys, there's a million of them out there. So just find a multi-tool and a tractor beam. That's all you need. And of course, you need a gun with some ammo, like we did for the other missions. So let's hop in this ship, guys. I'm going to be using a small one like this, and let's get to the mission. Alrighty, folks, once you arrive at Microtech, you open up your contract menu again, and you go to the Mercenary tab. You're going to look for the 55k mission, and if it takes a little bit to pull up, that's alright. We're just going to wait a couple seconds, and just standing here, it'll eventually show up for you. Alright, just like that, clear sight of contraband mission for 55,000. We're going to accept that offer, and it's going to show us where to go. So you just jump there. Ours is on Calliope or Calliope. I don't know how you guys prefer to say it, but sometimes usually it is on Microtech, so it's kind of cool I'm getting the moon. But what I'm going to tell you guys right now is I'm flying in there. This is a very hard mission. For some, there are turrets, right? And these turrets, I will never break in a ship like this. It's super hard to do them in a Cutlass Black. You need something with big cannons, like a big ship usually, right? So if you guys are renting a big ship like a Corsair, Corsairs are really good for it, or any ship with like size 4 cannons or up, you guys can take out the turrets if you'd like. Or if you rent a vehicle or buy a vehicle that fits in a ship, you can drive those out as well, load those up, stuff like that. But what I'm going to show you guys right now is I'm going to try the method where you park next to it. So if you park next to it where the turrets aren't shooting at you or they barely miss you, you'll be able to actually load the drugs in there like that, and you don't even have to worry about the turrets. It is really hard, so if I fail, I do have a backup video that I can show you guys, but I want to try and help you guys with smaller ships. These are things that if you set your spawn outside on Microtech, you can keep trying this as much as you like, because if you die, you can just pick up your gear. But it can be hard and it can be tedious, so it's not for the faint of heart that give up easily. If you guys have a bigger ship or have pledged a bigger ship, or even just make a like 50 to 100k to rent a ship that's really good for it, like the Corsair, as I said, you guys can do that as well. So let me show y'all. Okay, guys, the narcotics location is dead ahead. As you can see, we can't really see too well since it's nighttime, but there's a couple of ships around here, meaning these people did the missions and stuff like that. So you just need to fly up, disable your quantum jumping mode, and we're gonna try to fly up to these areas. You can see the turrets are right there at the very top. We're gonna enable our landing, and we're gonna try to get on the other side of this turret, like so. Hopefully there's no turrets behind us that see us, or it'll let us stop right here. You see how the turret is positioned up there and it's not able to shoot us? That is going to be our best friend. We want to find a spot like so, guys, okay? And we're going to land now. It looks a little weird. Oh, looks a little weird because we're at a incline, but it's just that simple. Here we are at the incline, and we can open the ship now and jump out. Make sure not to turn it off in case another ship comes or something. You guys want to have the shields on so you have time to get to your ship before it explodes. So let's open up that landing pad. It's going to bounce our ship a little bit. And if you are parked like this and you don't have another ship with you and stuff, it can be kind of hard to bring all the drugs. You know, you want to be as close as you possibly can to the front. But when you have a turret like that, if you're doing this kind of method, it's pretty hard to do that. So let me load up into here, and we'll start right now. You guys want to find the entrance, and there is an elevator here. And we're going to take that to sub-level 01. You guys got to get ready with your gun. There's going to be a bunch of bad guys. When you kill them, they have like a timer they're kind of on. where they'll keep respawning. They respawn like indefinitely. And there's a lot of drugs here, so if you guys can rent a ship that's big, I would suggest doing so. If you have the money, you can do this with the starter ship, yeah, so you can get enough money to rent one. But I would suggest starting with a big one if you actually have the capital, because it's just going to make it easier for you. Like I said, you can do it with the small ones, but it's better with the big ones. You guys are going to be killing every single person you see. So even if it looks like they're a civilian, you guys are going to be shooting them as well, because they'll pick up guns and start to try and kill you. This as well is really good for getting armor. There are no... Oh, the game's bugging on me right there. You never like it when it bugs on you. You guys need to watch out for people. They can spawn and stuff. But look at these drugs, guys. There's a bunch of drugs that don't really matter. We're looking for weevil eggs and maize. Weevil eggs and maize are just about the only things you really want. If you head down and then to the very back, there's usually a back area here where there's going to be a couple guards and stuff like that. And yeah, this is usually the spot, guys. Let me tell you, this is usually the spot. Oh, I thought I saw a bad guy there. Now, this is what I said you guys need the multi-tool for. You want to find the drugs. Oh, my game's glitching a little bit. You guys want to find the drugs that are called maize, or you guys want to find weevil eggs. Everything else is really not like the best. So you want to find the orange and maize. Maize looks like dirt, kinda. It's like space weed. What I would say the best thing to do is, guys, is put them kind of like on the outside of that room and then walk out and either put it downstairs or up the balcony where you guys are going to be walking out of. And this is a really good way to do it solo. If you have a lot of people, then you can have a person at like each station like this doing their part in the thing. But I'm just going to be grabbing 5, guys. There are usually about, like, I want to say 20 to 50 boxes, if not more. Yeah, way more. Usually it's way more than 20. I'm not going to lie to you. So it's like about 30 to 50 boxes that you guys can do, which is 300 to like 500k. And that's on the low end. Usually you're making 400 to 500k per run. So I'm going to make sure I have my weapon out, guys. It's super smart to have your weapon out, just so that people, if they spawn like this guy, you guys will be able to kill them and they're not going to have the jump on you if you just have your guns out. So let's grab our multi-tool and we can start grabbing these and putting them on the elevator. Like I said, guys, for video purposes, I'm only doing 4 just so I can take time to go do some other stuff today. But in other videos, I've literally loaded more than this. Plus, I brought a super small ship that won't hold like more than 30 of these. I mean, probably not even 20. But it's just a super small representation what I can show you guys how much we can make. Another thing I will say is the mission is called Clear Site of Contraband. And yes, I'm not clearing the contraband because in order to clear the contraband, you have to destroy it all. And if you guys are picking up some of the drugs and taking them just like so, then you'll never be able to finish the mission. So if you're taking like 10 of the drugs, then that's 10 of the drugs that you can't destroy because you're obviously trying to sell them, which makes it to where you cannot physically finish the mission. It can be windy and kind of annoying on these planets sometimes, guys, so just try to do everything somewhat fast. But this is a really easy, chill game loop where you're doing PvE and it feels fun and is better than bounties in my opinion, because you also can get paid a lot more. Like, one of these boxes right here is worth more than like an entire bounty, so you might as well try each gameplay loop. One thing I will say, guys, is these do not snap on evenly to your ship, so you do have to worry about that. And just put them all to one side so that you don't like get messed up. With the wind happening right now, the storm, I'm not even able to run, so that kind of makes me sad, and it's going to make this mission take a little bit longer than it needs to. Okay, guys, now that my tiny haul, and I mean tiny haul because I only did 4 little micro SCUs, is finished, I'm going to hop into my ship and head to a sell point. If you guys need help on where you can actually qualify as a sell point, make sure, guys, I'm sorry I did not tell you, to hold B to spool your quantum drive and just take off super fast, because Remember, when we were landing, there were turrets here, and that doesn't mean they're going to stop shooting just because we finished the mission. You need to get out as fast as you can where they can't hit you, and you'll be fine. Just like that, guys, I'm already flying away. I'm about to hit a rock, though. I was flying straight, not flying up. I had to make sure to get out first. Now I can fly up. Now, what do you guys do once you're ready to sell? You actually go to SC Trade Tools. I'll put a link in the description and go to Best Buyer. And then you type in what you have. Let's say Maze. With, we're not even doing one SCU because that's 90K. We're going to find out where we can sell. The boxes we have are 1/8 SCUs. So it's going to be about 11 to 12K. Right here, Microtech Uterp at Devlin Scrap and Salvage. When we're back in game, we could just type in Devlin Scrap and Salvage. And we can plot a course there. And it'll tell us how to get there. If you are new to selling at locations like Brio's Breaker Yard, Devlin Scrap and Salvage, or any of these places where you land on a planet, make sure you watch out for pirates that can possibly spawn, or people that camp these places. Sometimes you'll encounter people that are either in a ship waiting for you, or they'll just be on the ground landed. Whatever it is, treat these like it's never safe. That is my best piece of advice for you guys. So what I do here at Delvin or whatever, sorry, you actually check out, like, you see how this C2 here is like destroyed or whatever. You can't like ping it on the map. That's super weird, right? So there could be people here. The place you're going to be selling is right here. It is the 2-story building, guys. At each of these locations, wherever you are, it is a 2-story building. And usually you cannot land in the middle if you're in a big ship. But since I'm in a small one, I'm thinking, why not? Right, guys? So I just land as close as I possibly can. I get out and make sure to equip your gun, guys. My other piece of advice is make sure you have your gun ready in case someone is there. And if they're trying to test you, you know, you can shoot them and take them out. So let's see in here if there's someone. Doesn't look like anybody. I always turn my flashlight off before selling because it can get glitched and like make it have a really big light. But you press your inventory and then you pick the ship you flew in with. Then you pick your 2 drugs to sell or however many you have. Complete, and then you do it like that. So right there, guys, we actually made about 60K. So that's really nice. Paired with the other missions we did for unlocking today, we had about 100K profit on a literal, like, less than 45-minute mission. This entire video took me less than an hour to make, guys. And we made about 100K, and I was doing it cheaply. If you want to, you can sell each piece of armor that you get from those missions, from the second mission as well, and you have literally about 500 to 600, 700K worth of drugs in those bunkers. If you're only selling the maze and the weevil eggs, you can literally make 500K, but if you sell everything else, you can make about 1 million. And yeah, guys, I know this is, for some of you, you think this isn't a starter ship, and why didn't I use a Mustang or anything like that, but it's because my Mustang destroyed. And I just really wanted to get in there fast and make this video fast. But you guys can use any starter ship. I showed that you can use ones that are rentable and small, just like so. You don't need to go and do a big ship. If you guys play it right, you play it smart, you can do this and you can make a lot of money. If you guys need any help with anything else, make sure to join the description, the Discord in the description down below. And you guys can PM me personally. If you guys subscribe on Patreon, you guys can ask me questions and get one-on-one teachings if you guys need those kind of help. Just entry to the game, finding out with keybinds, anything like that. So thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are the most amazing fan base I've ever had. Shout out to my Patreon subs again and my members. You guys are great, and everyone that tips during the live streams. You guys have literally made this a dream come true for me. We just hit 1,800 subs. I really hope we can do better in the future and get to 2K because that would be awesome. As always, guys, thank you so much and have a great day. Adios.